crowd and see them singing the songs back is, I think, what every songwriter dreams of. That the things that came out of you would be something that that they want to relate to, that they want to remember, that they want to sing along with, is amazing.
I respect her as a songwriter and a musician and a person, and just overall, you know, I'm coming from like Prince and Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Tower of Power, that kind of thing, and that's always the rhythmic side coming out. You can take a great song and do so much with it, you know. You know, lay down the song on just a basic song, and you add more colors into it. That's what's so fun. She's got all the great songs, but that's the hard thing, to get a great song. First step, you know what I mean? And then you can do a lot with that, you know.
I love the way you get under my skin. Don't get cheap when you spread it so thin. I feel so cold like I'm made of ice.
I think the industry is now recognizing the talent of young songwriters. There's a big talent pool of young songwriters out there that are just really good. There's Amos Lee, we know John Mayer. Amos is on Blue Note. They're following in the footsteps of Ricky Lee Jones and Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan. I mean, just the great songwriters of our contemporary music. I think Heather and her music is right up there with those guys, and that's why I signed on.
I started playing piano when I was like 6. I was doing all the typical little girl stuff, tap and jazz and ballet, and I kept bugging my mom and dad about giving me piano lessons, and they just were kind of fully extended, trying to take care of all 3 of us and get us into all of our little projects and whatnot. So it was pretty much all or nothing piano, and so I just gave up the other stuff and started taking lessons.
I can barely swim. I hope you understand, my gentle Superman.
It always has this tight-knit kind of groove to it, and it's consistent. It's very consistent, whereas a lot of the other bands it seems sort of rehearsed, sort of dry, where Heather Brooks' band always has kind of an organic feel to it. It's just really easy to listen to.
Two, 3 times a week we go out to see Heather Brooks just because it's something good, different. There's something about their music that you can really feel and get into, and I just really love to come out and see them and be a part of the experience of the Heather Brooks band and Thinkpiece. It's so great to see how they've developed as artists and how they become one with their audience, and it's just great.
Compare her in the style of these other songwriters, but musically and the way she's writing and the jazz voicings, and it's not Norah Jones and it's not Ricky Lee Jones, but she's not cookie cutter at all. She has her own sound, her own rhythms, her own exploring different melodies and tones and chord structures and stuff, and it's very refreshing to hear and play with and play live with. And perform in the studio with her. It's great.
Mike and I played together for the first time a couple years ago. Whenever it was probably, I think, the second incarnation of the live band.
Mike feels every single note that he plays, whether it's guitar, sax, bass, or singing, or or writing melodies. He feels it. It's from his heart, and it's a feel thing.
We've got Mike Rogers, who is on acoustic and electric guitars, and you've cut albums with other bands as well.
Yeah, did a few things before meeting Heather and meeting Darrell, and just really happy with everybody in this band because we're all real close. We're pals, and sometimes you just need that to make the music work, and that's what I'm really into now. I'm just really happy.
Yeah, I imagine that it helps to be friends when you're making music together.
It's everything. Chemistry, you know what I mean? It's friendship, it's chemistry. We're all just real tight.
When Mike Rogers plays the saxophone, there's nothing better than that. You can't add any more to a song than Mike Rogers on the saxophone.
I like a lot of elements of the band. I like its diversity. I like how it's kind of jazzy, kind of soul-y. It's just kind of diverse, but it's always kind of smooth and chill, and it's just great music to have going on while you're trying to have a good time.